So today we're back with part 2 to my unpopular opinions, and that video did really well, so make sure you guys like this video and comment down below if you guys want a part 3. And as you guys know, these are my opinions, so make sure to comment down below if you guys disagree with me on something, and make your own list down in the comments below. And without any further ado, let's get started. Number 1, Kids See Ghosts was overrated. I honestly only enjoyed about 2 songs on the album, and the only thing that really stood out to me was the production. And the reason why I say this album is overrated because every time I went on YouTube to see people's best albums of 2018, I always saw Kids See Ghosts. And when I checked it out, I was highly disappointed. The only tracks that I can say that I really enjoyed were Feel the Love and Reborn. Number 2, most of XXXTentacion's posthumous music has been disappointing. Now don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of X and I've been a fan since 2016, but his music recently has been a huge letdown. Ever since X's death, I've only really enjoyed a few tracks from him, and that's Falling Down with Lil Peep, Train Food, and Bad. You guys already know how I feel about Skins and how incomplete that I felt it was. But I'm not blaming X for that, and we all should be blaming the label, because if the music wasn't finished, why put it out? But honestly, none of us even know if Skins was finished, because I'm hearing from many people that Skins was finished and Skins wasn't, so I don't really know what to believe. But overall, I have not enjoyed most of X's music since his death. Number 3, The Weeknd's music recently has been repetitive. And I really hate to say this because I've loved The Weeknd's music since 2012 with House of Balloons, Thursday, Echoes of Silence, and then followed up with Kissland and Beauty Behind the Madness, and there's no taking that away from him. But nowadays, his music has gotten repetitive. His recent single, Lost in the Fire, sounds so much like Starboy, Pray For Me, and Hurt You. It seems like The Weeknd has been following the same formula that worked with Starboy with his new songs, and I'm starting to get tired of it. And if you guys didn't notice, all of those songs sort of have the same beat with that 80s techno vibe to it. And I guess you can't say it's because of the producer, but most of his flows and subject matter on those tracks are the same. Number 4, Meek Mill had the greatest comeback of 2018. Many people like to say Tyga had the greatest comeback, and while he did have a great comeback, I feel like Meek had the biggest one. You see, back in 2015, Meek was receiving L's left and right from Drake's back-to-back diss track, and after that, many fans just couldn't take him serious anymore. Then in 2017, Meek was locked up for violating his probation. And finally, after getting out in 2018, Meek spoke out against the justice system and how unfair it is. And later that year, Meek released Championships, which is considered one of the greatest albums of 2018. I guess you can say Tyga had a huge comeback, but he only dropped a few singles, whereas to Meek, he dropped the #1 album after being locked up for 6 months. Number 5, Nicki Minaj was in her prime back in 2010 through 2014, but now she's just become jealous of everybody else's success. As you guys already know about the whole Queen Radio thing with Nicki talking about Travis Scott and Cardi B, it really shows Nicki's true colors. We can all say that Nicki is a pioneer and has inspired many female rappers that we see today, but she just needs to accept that her time is up. Number 6, while I do fuck with Sheck West's music and I thought Mudboy was pretty good, none of his songs really have that star quality like Mo Bamba, and I see him as a one-hit wonder. Number 7, Take Care isn't Drake's best album, and it's actually, if you're reading this, is too late. Number 8, Drip Harder was one of the most disappointing albums of 2018, and I feel like we should stop the collab albums. The only collab album that I really enjoyed was Without Warning with Offset, Metro Boomin, and 21 Savage. And ever since then, every other collab album has been trash, with only probably a few good songs. Number 9, Lil Yachty has fallen off. While I was messing with Yachty after Lil Bo 2, which was a complete banger, he dropped Nothing to Prove, which was the complete opposite of that. Honestly, Yachty hasn't seen much success since I Spy with Kyle and Broccoli with Dram. Number 10, I enjoy this new generation of rap more than I do the old generation. And that's because there's more of a variety nowadays. There's a lot of different subgenres in rap. You could listen to melodic rap, mumble rap, or even lyrical rap. Whereas to back in the day, there was just that one style of music. But the old generation definitely influenced this generation in many ways. Number 11, Rico Nasty is the best female rapper right now. Most of the female rappers that we see nowadays are just over-sexualizing themselves with lyrics talking about having sex with many men, where Rico is the complete opposite and her music is actually good. Honestly, I don't really listen to many female rappers, so don't think too much of this. Number 12, Eminem will go down as one of the greatest artists of all time, but I feel like he should have put the mic down after Marshall Mathers LP 2, because nowadays M is just so defensive and he's only talked about when he's dissing somebody. Like when he dropped his most recent album Kamikaze, where he dissed everybody that didn't like his previous album Revival. Number 13, Tory Lanez won the beef with Joyner Lucas. I was rooting for Joyner, but when he dropped that ZZ diss, it was over for him. And I just feel like Tory came with the better punchlines and lyrics, and Joyner disses were very basic. Number 14, A Love Letter to You 3 is Trippie's best project to date. Number 15, Kodak Black's lyricism and subject matter is very underrated, and he's definitely one of the best street rappers of this generation. Number 16, Denzel Curry isn't underrated, and he's pretty mainstream nowadays. The reason why I say this is because his album Taboo is considered one of the best of 2018, and that really shedded light on his name. Denzel Curry was underrated in 2016 and 2017, but now that he's dropped tracks like Clock Cobain, Sumo, and Vengeance, you can't even consider him an underrated artist. Number 17, Soulja Boy is taking way too much credit. Soulja Boy has inspired this new generation of swag rap, also known as mumble rap, but nowadays he's biting way too much than he can chew. And I feel like this is a huge marketing scheme from Soulja Boy to promote his music, and it's actually working, with his new music video New Drip reaching over 6 million views in 1 week. Number 18, Lil Baby and Gunna are overhyped. They both damn near sound the same, and their music is very repetitive. Number 19, Post Malone should not be considered a rapper, and in my eyes is a certified pop artist. Number 20, Blueface's music is actually not that bad. His songs like Dead Lokes, Respect My Crippin', and Next Big Thing, they've all grown on me. And with songs like Bleed It, he's really proved that he can actually rap on beat. And his fanbase has really grown with his music video that released 2 days ago, already reaching 4 million views at the time of this recording. I honestly hope the best for Blueface, and it's looking like he's gonna take over 2019. But that's gonna end this video right here, and make sure to comment down below if you guys want to see more like this. Comment down below your unpopular opinions, like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.